3 years of marriage. Why are you not pregnant? Why do I have such a useless daughter? What will happen to us if you get kicked out from the Lawsons? Huh?
Mom! I'm sorry.
Your apology means nothing. You'd better give Ryan Lawson a son. A son, you hear me? Listen, if Ryan doesn't come home tonight, I'll find him another lady outside. That way, at least he'll give our family something good.
Mom, no! Don't do that!
God. Useless.
Sign your papers at the county clerk's office in 2 days.
Michelle, divorce Ryan on the 15th. Don't try anything.
It'll be the 15th in 2 days. The wedding will be held then. Even if you die, I'll drag your corpse to the wedding.
I'm ready. Dad.
Michelle, do you think you can hide from me?
I'm sorry. I didn't want to come here, but I have nowhere else to go in this world anymore.
Your brother has taken the money. Mr. Lyle's a powerful man. As long as you're still alive, you'll never escape his clutches.
I admit that I'm a coward. I'm afraid to go alone. So I came here to be with you.
If you understand, come back and prepare now. Listen to me and get married tomorrow. Don't make us force you.
Tomorrow will be the 15th. It's a good day for reunions. It will be the day that I divorce Ryan. It will be the day Mom forces me to marry that old man. It will also be the day that I'll get to see you again. The world's a beautiful place. It's a shame there's no place for me in it anymore. Ryan, if I knew that my mother was going to cheat you, I would have never chosen to marry you. If I knew you still had feelings for Stella, I wouldn't have married you. If I knew that my father would get into an accident on the wedding day, I wouldn't have married you. I wouldn't.
What right do you have to regret? You were the one who wanted to marry me so badly. Michelle, where are you now?
Actually, I have always hoped that you'd be happy. 6 a.m. Ryan is coming back. Ryan.
Don't prepare breakfast for me anymore.
Am I doing something wrong?
I want a wife, not a nanny.
Ryan. Do you have feelings for another person?
What do you mean?
Ryan, you will never know how you're not only my husband of 3 years, but also the guy that I have liked for 12 years. But right now, if you have feelings for another lady, you can be with her.
Ms. Blunt, why have you returned to the country?
I'm back this time to pursue my first love, Ryan Lawson.
Ryan?
Michelle, it's me, Stella. Ryan is drunk. Come and get him.
Jess! Right, you waited for Stella for 3 years. Now that she's back, it's your time to shine.
To celebrate Miss Blunt's return, I'll pop a bottle for everyone to celebrate.
Great.
Huh? Aren't you Michelle Shaw?
Don't misunderstand, Michelle. Ryan and I are just friends.
You don't have to explain. Why are you here?
I thought you were drunk and came here to take you home.
It seems like you haven't listened to a single word I said today. Do you think everyone has forgotten how I was duped because it's been so long? So you come here to remind them once more?
No, you...
Don't show yourself! Only makes me hate you more.
Stella, being too kind. You don't have to explain anything.
He's right. If Michelle hadn't snatched Ryan before, he would have been together with you already. It was so disappointing. Come, let's drink!
Our marriage had been agreed upon by both families. Why has it become all my fault in the end?
Michelle, why didn't you say hi to an old friend? Why the rush? Look at yourself. You used to be popular, and I envied you. But right now, I pity you for loving Ryan for more than 10 years, yet he wouldn't even reciprocate.
Are you done?
You bitch, don't be shameless. You bitch, do you think I'm still that orphan the Shaw saved back then? You're no longer the gray Miss Shaw too. You've long been ditched. Don't hit me!
Stella! Stella! Stella, are you okay?
Don't blame Michelle. She didn't mean it.
Stop defending her. Michelle! Stella's kind. You still want to hurt her. Michelle, I'm gonna teach you a lesson on Ryan's behalf. You're still pretending to be deaf? Pretending to be deaf? Pretend away!
No.
You like pretending, don't you? Then go! Pretend away! Keep pretending! You hear me? Keep pretending! Go on! Hey, go on!
Don't do this to me.
You can't hear me, right? Continue. Your act!
Ryan, help me. Ryan,
What are you doing?
Ryan, help me. Ryan.
Ryan!
Zach saw Michelle scolding and hitting me, which was why...
Let's go.
Did you come for me? You're really nice to me.
Hey, let's continue our party. Keep acting, don't you?
Ryan, I can bear darkness in life, but only if I've never seen light before.
Michelle, here are the divorce papers you asked me to prepare. Look.
Thank you. Mr. Johnson, take this transfer agreement.
Are you going to transfer your inheritance to Ryan Lawson? You'll get nothing from the divorce. If you give him, you'll truly have nothing left.
I don't want anything. I owe him, so I must pay him back.
Please don't regret this.
Ryan, come home tonight. I want to tell you something.
That must be Michelle. She thinks of herself as your wife and keeps checking up on you. Hey. Ryan. Look, why are you continuing this relationship with her? The Shaws are done for. Michelle's father is dead. Her younger brother is just a good for nothing. Her mother is just an endless black hole pit.
I know.
And why don't you divorce her? Stella's always been waiting for you. Ryan, what do you have feelings for Michelle? Huh?
What do you think?
Ryan, you sure are ruthless. Shaw Corp is the only thing her father left for her. You almost make me feel sorry for that deaf bitch.
Don't send me messages again.
I won't.
Acquire Shaw Corp in 3 days.
Rest well. Don't overwork.
Stop. Why did you message me?
I just wanted to ask you if you're free at noon tomorrow. Let's go get a divorce.
What?
Mr. Lawson, I've been holding you back. Let's get a divorce.
You overheard my call just now. The Shaws are done for. Whoever acquires it, it's still the same. Why do you ask for a divorce? Children? Money? Or you don't want me to go after the Shaws? Don't forget, never loved you. Your threats won't work on me.
I've prepared the paperwork. Ryan, when you have the time, contact me.
Playing hard to get? She'll return soon and will try to please me.
What a bad investment. Ryan hasn't touched her in the past 3 years. How useless. How dare she call me to say she's getting a divorce?
Mom, I heard that Ryan's first love has returned. She'll be kicked out even if she doesn't ask for it. We need to plan. Have you heard? Mr. Lau's mistress made his wife go mad recently. Michelle's hearing impairment is just perfect for that 80-year-old.
Cheers, ma'am.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers. Cheers.
Remember, don't let Michelle stay in the living room when she's here. She is an embarrassment.
Yes.
Ryan is here, but Michelle isn't. She was always the first to arrive and the last to leave. She tries so hard to please us, like a dog.
It's better if she's absent. After all, Ryan has been the butt of the joke for 3 years. Even the great Ryan could be duped so badly. He lost a few $1 billion and even married a deaf wife.
You must admit that this deaf bitch treats Ryan well. Other than his parents, no one will love Ryan as much as Michelle.
Ryan, where is Michelle? This family gathering is very important. Does she think she can choose to be absent?
She asked for divorce and left.
Finally, a lady like her isn't good enough for you.
Mr. Lawson is young and handsome. The deaf bitch has wasted his time.
He's been by her side for 3 years. That deaf bitch should be grateful.
What they say is true. But why does it sound so unpleasant? This is better. I don't have to stay overnight outside to deliberately avoid. I'm not coming home today. Great. I don't need to tell her that from now on.
Let's meet at the usual place, Ryan.
Ryan, do you remember you said that we'll always be together while holding my hand? Are you still willing to?
I'm married.
No, you'll get a divorce soon. I'll have to thank Michelle for letting you go. It's all her fault. We wouldn't have been apart for so long if it weren't for her.
If you have feelings for another lady, you can be with her. Let's get a divorce.
We broke up before the marriage arrangement. What does that have to do with her?
Why's Ryan speaking up for her? Could he...
Ryan. Look, Michelle's lawyer sent this to you. This is compensation of the marriage.
$10 million? Who does she think I am? Does she think I would forgive her family and her for such a petty amount?
Miss Shaw, you've been diagnosed with major depression. Your hearing system is gradually deteriorating. I'm afraid that you will lose your hearing in about a month.
Is there no other solution?
I suggest that you listen to the voices of your loved ones before you lose your hearing. I'm afraid... Miss Shaw, did you come alone? Where are your family or friends?
How do I have such a useless daughter?
It's just perfect for that 80-year-old.
It'll only make me hate you more.
My family. Dad! Dad! Please don't die, Dad!
I'll miss you. If I die, What will happen to you? Make me proud.
No, Dad, don't die. Dad! He's gone.
Michelle, you're back. Eat up while it's hot. This used to be your favorite.
Thank you, Mrs. Windy. Have a seat.
Michelle, why have you suddenly returned? Is Ryan treating you well?
He treats me very well. I just missed you, so I thought of visiting you.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Miss Windy, can I have another bowl? I can't have enough of your cooking.
You're home. I'll make however much you want. Michelle, how long will you
Hello?
I used to be Miss Michelle Shaw's
Nanny. Mr. Lawson.
I beg you, can you not?
Hurt Miss Shaw?
What do you mean?
Miss Shaw isn't as strong as she seems.
When she was born, Mrs. Shaw shunned her.
And handed her to me to care for. She was returned only when she was older.
In her family, other than Mr. Shaw, everyone else treated her like a servant. She secretly called me
Countless times, saying, Mrs. Wendy,
I don't want to be here. I want to go home.
and be your daughter.
You and Mr. Shaw are the two people that she loved the most in Peach County.
I beg you, please treat her better.
She has lived a humble
A humiliating life since she was a child.
She insulted me with money yesterday. Is she playing the victim now? What does her life have to do with me? She deserved everything she got. Michelle, you brought this all upon yourself.
He treats me very well.
Silly child. How could you tell me that Ryan is treating you well? Well,
We'll divorce at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay.
Let's see how long you can keep this act.
Ryan, how's that deaf bitch recently?
We won't talk about her again. We'll be getting a divorce tomorrow.
Congratulations on getting your life back.
Ryan, back then when Mrs. Lawson and I got into an accident, it was Stella who risked her life to save us. Do you remember?
I do. Cheers, Stella.
You should have gotten with Stella at that time. It's all that deaf bitch fault for interfering. After the divorce, you have to treat Stella well.
Zach, stop that. I'm more happy just being by Ryan's side.
I promise I'll treat Stella well.
Michelle, you'd better finish just like that. I'll never let Ryan and Zach know that you were the one who rescued them back then. Ryan, you're drunk. Let me send you home.
No need.
Why?
She might return for the divorce tomorrow.
You're getting a divorce soon. She can know about our relationship.
Our relationship? You're deluded.
Ryan!
I'll get someone to send you home. Go.
Michelle, you deaf bitch. Why are you still seducing when you're about to divorce? Just wait. Hey, Zach. Michelle is still not giving up on Ryan. What should I do?
She didn't return.
Why am I not happy at all?
Michelle?
Ryan, I don't love you anymore.
Michelle. It's been so long now. I'll give her a chance to apologize tomorrow. She has gotten skinny. Michelle, are you not apologizing?
I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm taking up your precious work time. Let's go in.
Don't regret this.
Regret? I don't know. But Ryan, I'm exhausted and disappointed in you. Get the paper signed in after you've calmed down. See you next month. Take care.
Is this feeling a sense of relief? I will no longer be the butt of a joke for having a disabled wife. Proceed with the plan of acquiring Shaw Corp.
Lawson Group held a press conference announcing that they successfully acquired Shaw Corp.
Hello, Mom?
We're finished.
Michelle, it's all your fault!
Michelle, where are you now? You are a scoundrel. When you got married, you got your father into an accident. Now you're getting a divorce. Are you trying to destroy the Shaw family?
Mom.
You ungrateful bitch. I shouldn't have given birth to you. I curse you to death.
Wow, Ryan is so good looking. Too bad he's married. If I remember correctly, his wife is the heiress to the Shaws.
It's just a business partnership. Have you forgotten the headlines 3 years ago? When they got married, Ryan left his bride at the altar. How funny.
That poor thing. I bet Stella must still be in Ryan's heart. The legitimate wife lived like a mistress.
Ryan, you're so cruel. You've destroyed the only thing my father left on this earth.
Ryan, the negotiation went well. The Shaws are getting what they deserve for the con marriage 3 years ago. Speaking of which, has that deaf bitch come to harass you recently?
No.
I heard that her mother and brother are looking for her. Perhaps she's hiding somewhere.
Get out! Why has she not come to forgiveness for such a long time?
Have you found Michelle?
Mr. Scott, we found her. She's hiding in a small hotel near Westbrook.
Stella said Michelle's still harassing Ryan. Looks like she doesn't want a divorce. I'll have to give her a proper warning.
It's Zach's car. Did Ryan ask him to come?
You deaf bitch! Where are your manners? Don't you know how to greet me? Huh? What's this behavior? Didn't you used to call me affectionately and try to please me all the time?
I won't do it anymore.
What are you playing at?
What are you talking about? Let me go!
Deaf bitch! You sure know how to act. Listen, don't think just because you're a disabled person you can bully Stella. She has me, Ryan, and Mrs. Lawson. She's the rightful Mrs. Shaw. Compared to her, you're nothing.
Why?
No reason. If you know any better, you stop meddling in their affairs.
Are you okay? Hold on. Someone will be here soon. Hello? 911? There's been an accident.
Think I'll repay you in the future.
I never expected any repayments from you. I saved you. So why are you still bullying me?
Hello? This the Shaws? I know where Michelle is. I'll send you the location.
I've done my best to leave Ryan and avoid all of you. I just want to live my life before I go deaf. Why can't I have a single minute of happiness? Why? Mom.
You useless bitch! You sure have hidden well. Did you think I wouldn't find you? Sign them!
Marrying Harold Lyle for a lump sum of $30 million. Mom! Harold is 78 years old.
You should be more than grateful that Mr. Lyle doesn't think you're used goods.
Ryan, and I haven't finished the divorce process, Mom.
That's fine. Mr. Lyle said that he could have the wedding first, then only register the marriage. Since Ryan doesn't like you, you should make full use of your worth while you are still young.
Mom, am I even your daughter?
What did you say? If I hadn't had you, my body wouldn't have gotten out of shape. I would have been a dancer. If you still think of me as your mother, sign the papers.
I won't agree.
What right do you have to refuse me? I gave you life. You'll do as I say. Sign them.
No, I'm not going to do it, Mom. If I kill myself, does that mean I won't owe you anything anymore?
What did you say?
If I kill myself, I won't owe you for giving me my life.
Michelle, listen. If you die right now, I won't force you anymore. Do you dare?
Give me a few days.
The wedding is in 3 days. If you don't dare to kill yourself, sign the papers before the wedding and come back for the wedding.
Mom, she'll be fine, right?
Why are you whispering so softly? She can't hear you.
Should we kidnap her home?
No need. If she commits suicide, I'll salute her. She has always been with a nanny ever since young. She isn't close to me. I'll just pretend as if I never had her.
Mom, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Michelle! Michelle, is that you?
Who are you? I don't know you.
It's me, Leon Frost. We were childhood friends back in our hometown.
Leon? You've changed so much. I could barely recognize you.
Michelle, don't drink anymore. We haven't met in so long. Let's catch up on the way back. Let's go. Michelle, wait for me at the door. I'll come and get you soon.
Hey, isn't that Michelle? My goodness, she's only just gotten divorced and already out drunk and meeting another man. Do you want to ask her about it?
No need. Is this the definition of only loving me for the rest of your life? Michelle, you're nothing special.
Hey, Ryan, where are you going?
I'll be back soon.
Ryan! That bitch! Michelle Shaw, I won't let you off the hook.
Thank you. Ryan? Mr. Lawson?
You put on a makeup? I've told you I don't like you with makeup. Thought I was going to kiss you? Look at you. How embarrassing. Who would ever fall for you?
I know you will never fall for me. I'm not hoping for anyone to fall for me. If you have nothing else to say, I'm leaving.
The Lawsons are rich folks in any aspect. Even if you divorced them, how could they throw you in such a dump?
I'm sorry, but please don't tell Auntie Wendy I'm staying here. I don't want her to worry.
Sure. Get some rest then. I'll see you again tomorrow.
Thought I was going to kiss you? Look at you. Who would ever fall for you? Michelle, you really impressed me. So you've already hooked up with someone else. Is that why you're so willing to let me go?
Ryan, yes, the Shaws cheated you. But you gave me 3 years of silent treatment and cheated on me with Stella. You're no different from me.
Who's he? How do you know him?
Are you jealous? How ridiculous. After so many years, this is the first time I've seen this side of him.
Is this all about you?
Let go of me!
Tell me, has he slept with you yet?
Ryan, how dare you suspect me? And now 3 years of marriage, I gave up my friends, my job, and became a stay-at-home wife. What do you think?
Michelle, remember this. As long as our divorce is not finalized, you're still mine and mine alone. Right now, I'll make you pay for your betrayal.
Are you with Stella? What do you want with me?
Didn't you beg me for tile? I'll fulfill your wishes right now.
No! Let me go! Why are you forcing yourself on me?
Last night,
Go away.
Michelle. Watch it.
Fuck off. Hello?
Ms. Shaw, Peach County Mortuary is at your service. You have an appointment today.
Yes, Mr. Lawson?
Look into every guy that Michelle knows.
Yes, sir. Ever since Miss Shaw got married, Mr. Lawson was all she had. What other men could she have known?
I'm ready. Dad, I miss you. This world is too cruel. Thankfully, there's you and Aunt Wendy. Hello?
Michelle, are you doing all right?
I'm good.
Why did you sneak me cash again? I'm not using it. I'm saving it for you to use in the future.
Aunt Wendy, could you come and take me home? Can you come to my father's grave on the 15th and take me home?
Okay, I'll come and get you on the 15th.
Sir, here's your intel. His name is Leon Frost. He and Miss Shaw were childhood sweethearts.
I've known Michelle for 13 years. Yet I never heard she had a childhood sweetheart.
Miss Shaw was brought up in the countryside. That was how she met Leon, a little earlier than you. Sir, Mr. Scott is still waiting for you outside.
Tell him I'm busy today.
Recently, he's been partying with Zach and the others after work. Why is he not going today? That's strange.
Ryan, Michelle is about to get married. Did you hear?
What's your source?
Mrs. Shaw said that Michelle demanded $45 million as a wedding gift. I never thought she was that kind of person. She even said that since she can't get registered before the divorce, she'll have the wedding reception first. Ryan, you lost billions to the Shaws in this marriage. And we're utterly humiliated. Do you think she's about to cheat someone else this time?
Look into it.
Okay.
This place is currently vacant. You can stay here for now. It's safer than a hotel.
I'll be staying here for 1 day. This is too much.
It's better to put it to use. By the way, you still sing and play piano, right? Even after you left, I kept up with you. You were even on TV, winning lots of awards. You were my idol, even from back then.
Thank you, Leon. I've almost forgotten who I was before marrying Ryan. Dad.
Michelle, do you think you can hide from me?
I'm sorry. I didn't want to come here, but I have nowhere else to go in this world anymore.
Your brother has taken the money. Mr. Lyle's a powerful man. As long as you're still alive, you'll never escape his clutches.
I admit that I'm a coward. I'm afraid to go alone. So I came here to be with you.
If you understand, come back and prepare now. Listen to me and get married tomorrow. Don't make us force you.
Tomorrow will be the 15th. It's a good day for reunions. It will be the day that I divorce Ryan. It will be the day Mom forces me to marry that old man. It will also be the day that I'll get to see you again. The world's a beautiful place. It's a shame there's no place for me in it anymore.
Strange. I dreamed of Michelle dying again. A dream felt so real. Don't forget, we're getting a divorce today.
I'm sorry, I might not be able to come, but don't worry, we'll surely get a divorce.
I knew she wasn't dead. She nearly tricked me. Again. She won't dare to die. Nor divorce me. Michelle, my patience has limits. You were the one who asked for a divorce, yet you're regretting it now. Is it because I didn't give you money? If you're going to marry someone else, $45 million might not be enough.
Ryan, whether you choose to believe me or not, our marriage was never once about money. So this divorce isn't either. You may not believe what I say about my mother and brother cheating you of your money, but I had no part in it.
Where are you right now?
Ryan, if I knew that my mother was going to cheat you, I would have never chosen to marry you. If I knew you still had feelings for Stella, I wouldn't have married you. If I knew that my father would get into an accident on the wedding day, I wouldn't have married you. I wouldn't have married you. I wouldn't have.
What right do you have to regret? You were the one who wanted to marry me so badly. Michelle, where are you now?
Actually, I have always hoped that you'd be happy.
No. She must be playing hard to get again. Plus, we're getting a divorce. What she does has nothing to do with me.
I think the ones chose to leave are the ones who hurt the most, because they already battled so many inner conflicts before making their decision.
Hurt? You think I wasn't hurt? Being with you all these years.
Dad?
Hello?
Leon,
Can you help me?
go check up on Michelle.
I just had a
Strange dream.
What dream?
I dreamed that she came to me,
all drenched in rain.
asking me not to forget to take her home.
Yesterday,
She suddenly called me.
to pick her up by her father's grave on the 15th.
I'm scared she's in trouble,
I tried calling her.
but she didn't pick up.
Okay, I'll look for her right now. Michelle! Michelle! A suicide note?
Leon, I've transferred the rent to you. Thank you for your care. Ever since coming to Peach County, I haven't had any friends. I thought that I'm such a terrible person and no one likes me. Thankfully, I bumped into you again. You let me know that I'm not such a terrible person after all. I'm so grateful for that. I'm leaving. Please don't be sad. A person shouldn't have to suffer so much in life. From today onward, no one can ever force me to do anything anymore.
Michelle! Michelle! Michelle, wake up! Michelle, don't fall asleep. Let's go. I'll take you back.
Hey! Hand Michelle over to me! Hand Michelle over to me!
Who are you? Let my sister go. She has a fiance.
Can't you see the state she's in?
Mom, what should we do? I've spent all of Mr. Lau's money. He's gonna kill me now.
Michelle! Stop faking! Get up! I gave you life!
It doesn't mean that if I kill myself, I don't owe you my life anymore.
How could you just die? You bitch! You'd rather die than let us be happy? Why can't you die after being married?
Mom!
Fuck off! I'm not going to repeat myself.
She's my sister. Who are you to tell us to fuck off?
Mike, get Michelle back! She must get married! Before she starts to rot! She has to marry Mr. Lyle! Oh! How dare you kick my son! To hell with you!
Mom!
Are you trying to die? Huh? Michelle's suicide note stated that you promised her you'll have nothing to do with her anymore. Remember this. Michelle would rather die than be your daughter.
Michelle! Michelle! You ungrateful daughter! I fed and raised you! And in the end, all I get is an enemy! It's all your fault! You couldn't win over Ryan's heart! You brought everything upon yourself!
Leon, how is Michelle? If anything were to happen to her, I won't be able to live with
Wendy,
myself.
don't panic. I've already called the best doctors. How is she?
Mr. Frost, Michelle has been resuscitated. But
I'm pregnant?
You're going to be a mother. So don't do anything stupid from now onward. You have to live for the man you love, for me, and also for the child in you.
I will. I'll give birth to this child.
Michelle, do you want to tell Ryan?
Let me go! No! Ryan, let me go! Why are you forcing me?
Didn't you beg for a child? I'll fulfill your wishes right now.
No, don't tell him. Ryan hates me so much. He'll never let me keep the child.
I'll transfer you to another hospital then. I saw Zach Scott just now.
Michelle Shaw? Isn't she supposed to be divorcing Ryan? Why is she at the hospital?
Sir, this patient was sent in to be resuscitated last night.
Show me her records.
Yeah, this way.
Attempted suicide. And pregnancy. Are you sure these are medical records?
Mr. Scott, there's no mistake.
I wonder who's the father of the child. I'm not going to tell Ryan first. Stella, Michelle's pregnant.
Michelle, tell me, how much for you to leave Ryan? Name your price. I can't let her use the child to tie Ryan now.
Stella, Ryan and I have been married for 3 years. Our assets joined together is worth at least few hundred million. Can you afford it?
Michelle, you're one shameless woman. This is Mrs. Lawson's daughter. She said this is like paying a beggar to leave.
Well, once you get me the money, we'll talk.
You ungrateful bitch!
Fuck off!
Michelle, you better not regret this.
Leave now!
Leon. The Scott family dominates the medical field. It looks like they found out about me.
Don't worry, I'm here. Rest well.
Thank you, Leon.
The superior on the day of divorce, pulling such a stunt. I seem to have overestimated you. How much do you want?
She's the one who came.
The divorce is between us. There's no need to get Stella involved. She's still in the hospital.
I don't care if you believe me or not, but I didn't do anything to her. I almost died. Yet you didn't care. She's using such lowly methods to frame me, yet you still believe her.
Ryan, I wanted to talk to her nicely about this. I'm not helping her hide it anymore. Ryan, don't get angry. Luckily, I came across these photos and bought them. If these gets out, you'll be humiliated.
Wire some money to Stella.
Yes, sir.
Ryan, I don't want money.
Rest well. Go inform her. Ask her to come home.
Yes, sir. Miss Shaw, Mr. Lawson is asking you to go home.
I'm not going. Since you're here, please inform your boss to quickly get the divorce matter settled.
Miss Shaw, please cooperate. Mr. Lawson is really angry.
In the past, Ryan's subordinates would order me around. For the sake of this child, I will no longer bend to anyone. What does his anger have to do with me? If you have nothing else to say, please see yourself out.
Is this the same people-pleasing Michelle? Does she no longer want to please Mr. Lawson? Mr. Lawson, Miss Shaw...
Has Jasper spoken to you?
Initially, I wanted to give you some dignity.
Ryan, you're mistaken.
I thought that it was all misunderstanding. I thought you were innocent. I thought of starting over with you. I thought it was all misunderstanding. I thought you were innocent. I thought of starting over with you.
Is that so? I'm sorry to disappoint you then.
Say that again.
Let's just get a divorce. I missed the appointment last time. I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
Damn this woman. She's not even going to explain herself. Are you that eager to be with him? Do you understand him? You're not only deaf, but also stupid. It weren't because of me? Do you think any other men would want you?
How could you see me that way?
Why is she so skinny?
Don't touch me.
If I don't touch you, who will? Leon Forrest?
Let go of me. No. I beg you, don't do that to me. Ryan, I'm pregnant.
You have no right to say no. This is punishment for your infidelity.
You said that you'd never touch me again. What about now? What is this?
The price you pay for pissing me off.
Does your lover know about the things you're doing to me? I used to think that. You were caring but also heartless. From the way I see it now, you're just a grade A scumbag.
When you were fooling around with Leon, did you ever think about your husband? Who would have thought that? A man would like a woman like you.
Mr. Lawson, let me ask you something. If I die, will you be sad?
Break it off with Leon. Come home tomorrow.
Dear baby, I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you.
Come quick. The patient's bleeding.
The divorce matters aside for now.
Okay.
Hello?
Ryan, something happened to that bitch. She's dead.
Dead? Where is she?
Someone took her away. Check the CCTV. It was Leon Frost.
What happened?
We were sent to the surgery room around midnight. Died around 3 a.m. due to excessive blood loss. She's dead.
Midnight? That wasn't long after I left.
Mr. Lawson, let me ask you something. If I die, will you be sad?
She died just like that? What's she playing at, this deaf bitch?
Excessive blood loss? I don't believe it. Zach, get me all of Michelle's medical records. Hurry.
This deaf bitch is so young, yet so sickly. Must be a punishment for being a slut.
But she's a great lady. She must have suffered. Sir, she was the one who saved you 4 years ago. You shouldn't say such things about her.
You're wrong. The one who saved me was Stella. How could it be her?
It was her. While saving you, she suffered a huge gash on her arm.
Impossible. If she was my savior, why didn't she tell me about it? If she was the one who saved me, then those nasty things I did to her. Stella, let's meet up.
Zach, you wanted to see me?
Michelle is dead.
When did it happen? How did she die?
She died this morning.
This must be her punishment for being a slut. That bitch. Serves her right.
Stella, I've been dreaming recently about the time you saved me. You had a gash on your arm. Do you still remember?
Oh, yeah, of course. Back then, when I was trying to save you from the almost exploding car, I reached out and pulled open the car and received a huge cut on my arm. Luckily, there was no scars after surgery.
Stella, you know for a fact that I hate being lied to the most.
What do you mean?
Did you or did you not save me?
I did.
I don't trust you for now.
Hmm? Luckily, Michelle is dead. Even if Zach suspects me, he won't have any proof.
Sir, we restored footage. The one who saved you back then was Miss Michelle Shaw.
Michelle Shaw. It really was you.
Nice to meet you. It's you.
Why is a deaf girl like you trying to get close to me? Who do you think you are?
I'm sorry.
Why have you never once told me? Ryan, these are Michelle's medical records.
3 months of being pregnant and major depression. Is it my fault that she was depressed? I didn't force her to marry me. How could she be dead? She was still doing fine last night.
Ryan, Michelle's really gone. She was very depressed and pregnant too. When you two were arguing about the divorce, she tried to kill herself once. She slit her wrist, this time, and succeeded.
Pregnant? But it was the first time we did it. Who knows who the father is?
Ryan, she's already dead. Don't talk about her like that.
Sir, I found out where Leon Frost went. Sir, no one is around.
How cute. You know how to put on an act. Memorial portrait. Are you kidding me? Get me the neighbors.
Yes, sir.
Last night, Miss Wendy was crying, so I went to check on her. Her girl has died.
Poor Miss Wendy. She doesn't have any family, and the girl so close to her died so young. She was sobbing so badly last night. She was cremated and buried on the same night. I haven't seen her ever since.
Miss Wendy and the girl always spoke of how caring her husband was, but they were just lying to themselves.
Yes, the girl was married for 3 years, but her husband never once accompanied her.
The girl has died.
Died so young, she died. Cremated and buried on the same night. Buried.
Where was Michelle? Buried.
My deepest condolences, sir.
Take it up. If I don't see it with my own eyes, I won't believe it.
Sir.
Ryan, let me go! Why are you forcing yourself on me? I wouldn't have married you. I wouldn't have. Mr. Lawson, let me ask you something. If I die, will you be sad?
Bring it home.
Ryan Lawson sure is heartless. He didn't shed a single tear.
He wouldn't even leave my fake earned loan. You can see how much he hates me.
It was a close call. If you weren't saved in time, the child would be gone.
Michelle, you're not good enough for my son. You either get a divorce or vanish from this world.
Michelle, since you're not dead, the wedding with Mr. Lyle still counts.
These people have gone too far!
As long as I'm alive, they're never going to stop. I have to leave Ryan properly. Leon, could you do me a favor? Leon, thank you for helping me.
Let's go. The plane is leaving soon. Aunt Wendy is waiting for us.
Mr. Lawson, this is goodbye.
Ryan, you not only ordered the demolition of Shaw Corp's buildings, but you also dug up Michelle's grave. She is innocent, Ryan. It's all her family's doing.
Sir, we caught the Shaws fleeing overseas. They admitted the man Miss Shaw was going to marry wasn't Leon Frost. Harold Lau bought Miss Shaw for $45 million.
Mr. Lawson, have mercy. Mr. Scott, have mercy.
Still want to marry her?
No, I wouldn't dare anymore.
Bankrupt the lies and send those two Shaw parasites into exile.
Yes, sir.
Or are you standing up for Michelle?
I just think that there's no need to keep targeting her.
She did it to me first! Zach, do you really believe she's dead? She's so afraid of pain, she won't die. She wouldn't dare to. She's just trying to trick me. So she can be with Leon Frost.
Has Ryan truly gone mad?
Michelle, don't ever let me find you.
Stop drinking! Ever since Michelle died, you're like a changed man. Don't tell me you've fallen for her.
She's nothing to me. Michelle.
I think the ones who chose to leave are the ones who hurt the most, because they already battled so many inner conflicts before making their decision.
Michelle, come back. Don't leave me.
How's the child? I'll get Ryan's sperm as soon as possible and save my child with cord blood. Don't worry. I'll save you, my child. It has been 4 years, Ryan.
The next item is an emerald necklace that once belonged to the Shaw family's heiress, Michelle Shaw. The bidding begins at $7.5 million. $15 million, going once.
Mr. Lawson always does that. Rich people are...
For the past few years, he's been bidding all of Michelle Shaw's items at steep prices.
$16.5 billion.
Who is she? She dares to outbid Ryan Lawson.
$16.5 million, going once.
Am I hallucinating?
Sir, she really looks like Miss Shaw.
Stop the bidding.
Okay.
$16.5 million, going twice. Sold! Miss, please redeem your auction items backstage.
Ryan Lawson let her win. Who is she?
She is the woman Ryan Lawson was searching for 4 years, and the heiress to the Shaws, Michelle Shaw.
Michelle. Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Hello, sir. Are you in charge of this auction? I'm here to pay for and collect my item.
What did you call me?
Should I recognize you?
Then I'll make you remember who I am.
Behave yourself! I had a serious illness 4 years ago and lost my memory.
Then how do you remember this necklace?
My father left me this before he died. Of course I remember it.
Michelle, Even after faking your death and amnesia, how many more tricks do you have?
Mr. Lawson, you seem to be very interested in me. I've paid for my item. If you have anything else to say to me, come to the 9 Mansions tonight.
Jasper!
Sir. Memory loss seems possible.
Can you use some common sense? Amnesia doesn't mean only forgetting about one person.
Could it be that she doesn't want to remember you?
She doesn't want to. How dare she? Keep a close eye on her. If you let her run away, all of you be demoted and exiled. Running away, are you, Michelle? Over my dead body!
Mr. Lawson, I've been waiting for you.
You never used to wear makeup or dress like this in the past.
Mr. Lawson, every lady likes being pretty. It's not that I hated wearing makeup or dressing pretty. It's because I had low self-esteem in the past. This is the real me.
In the past 4 years, you were together with Leon Frost.
You seem so interested in my past. Don't tell me you have feelings for me.
You're deluded.
After he drinks this, I can use the sperm extractor and finish the deed. Mr. Lawson, you're the guest. Have a drink.
You first.
Your turn.
What's the rush? Since you have amnesia, let me help you jot back your memories.
There's plenty of time in the future to remember. It's late. Don't you want to do something else?
Is this how you seduced Leon Frost? Are you coming back to me because he dumped you? What do you take me for? Michelle, you dirty whore! Michelle, you dirty whore!
For my child, a little humiliation is nothing. You seem so interested in my past. Don't tell me you have feelings for me.
Ryan, wait. I called you back today, mainly to discuss your marriage with Stella.
I haven't divorced yet. How could I get married?
Ryan, is there something I'm not doing right? Why won't you accept me? It's been 4 years. I finally managed to get to this position.
I gave you everything you wanted these past few years. You should be grateful.
Stella, didn't you promise me that you'll give me a grandson? My son doesn't even want to touch you. You claim that Michelle Shaw is not good enough for Ryan. At least that woman could get my son to marry her.
Michelle Shaw, that deaf bitch. She's been dead for 4 years. Why is she still not getting away? Tell the paparazzi that Ryan and I went to meet his parents.
Hello?
Meet me at Lawson Group.
No. I have to get it before they get married. If not, it'll be much harder.
Damn it. This is how she dressed for Leon Frost for the past 4 years?
Mr. Lawson, you left angrily the last time. What can I do for you this time?
How did you get the money for auction? From Leon Frost?
I earned it all on my own.
All on your own? Using what? This?
What do you mean?
How much did Leon give you? Name the price. I'll give it to you. How much did Leon give you? Name the price. I'll give it to you. Do you remember how much your family owes me? I don't need it back anymore. Just name a price. Stay here. And it's yours.
You jerk!
How much do you want? Name it!
Please watch yourself, Mr. Lawson.
Call me Ryan.
Ryan.
I don't believe you had amnesia.
You can't go in, Miss Blunt.
I have important things to discuss with Ryan. Move. Michelle? You're not dead?
Who told you she was dead? Get out. I'm telling her to get out, Miss Shaw. We still have business to discuss.
Ryan, let me know when you're done. can't believe this bitch isn't dead. How can she be alive?
Have you seen the viral news this morning?
The one where you brought a female celebrity to meet your parents? I saw it.
Don't you have anything to say about that?
Why is he so unpredictable after 4 years? It looks like I can't rush this.
I didn't let my PR team handle it because I want to see your reaction.
He is really jealous. I feel gratified. Congrats to you both. If there is nothing else, I'll be leaving.
I'll take you somewhere else tomorrow.
All right.
Michelle, can I chat with you for a moment?
Miss, do we know each other?
Michelle, I know you hate the fact that I ran away from you, but Ryan and I are getting married soon. Did your parents teach you to steal men for other women? What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at the teachings from your parents. Are you married to Ryan Lawson? What makes you think he's your man?
Let me tell you something, Michelle. A man who doesn't love you will never love you.
If you're certain that he loves you so, why did you pull me aside? To start a catfight?
You... How dare you slap me?
Get out of my way, bitch.
What are you looking at? I'll have Ryan fire you all!
Why do I recall that Ms. Shaw and Mr. Lawson haven't divorced yet?
So who's the homewrecker here?
No way. People don't really think of her as Mrs. Lawson, right?
Ryan, Michelle slapped me.
I can hear everything through the door. Didn't you provoke her first?
Ryan!
What the hell do you want?
I came to explain it to you about the viral news. I didn't know someone snuck photos of us.
Congrats to you both.
Ryan, isn't Michelle dead?
She's not dead. She has amnesia.
What about your divorce?
None of your business. Also, don't mess with Michelle again.
Alright, I'll leave after making you tea.
You still here?
Ryan.
Stella. Never do what you did today again. Get out.
Ryan, don't be mad. Your mom wants a grandchild so badly.
Will you die if she tells you to?
Take me, Ryan. I really love you.
Get out.
You want Michelle, but not me. She faked her death for so many years. Who knows how many men she's been sleeping with? I'm the only one who saved her virginity for you.
Get out! Tell Michelle to come back right now.
Fuck off! Hey, Zach, can you help me?
No, don't want to. Nope. Busy dating.
Help me find out where Zach's date is and text Michelle to go there anonymously. Tell her that I have something from her dad.
Tell Mr. Lawson I'm busy and that I'll hit over later.
Does he think he's royalty? Changing his date every 10 minutes.
Date? Is the person who sent me the anonymous text here too?
That Miss Lewis is such a fat ass and still dares to date.
And the last girl, Miss Zero, wore so much makeup. She looked like a ghost.
Yo, check out this new one.
It's him. If Ryan Lawson is a tyrant, then Zach Scott is a jerk. It'll be troublesome if he sees me.
Hey you, come and dance for us. You'll be first if you're good.
Psycho.
Leaving already? Aren't you here for a date? Let's see what you're made of.
Stay away from me. What are you doing?
She looks like Michelle Shaw, but Miss Shaw died 4 years ago. Michelle!
Let go of me!
Why so
Let
shy?
go!
Let me smell you. Who dares to kick me? Mr. Scott?
Michelle. How have you been?
Keep pretending! Pretend!
No, don't do this to me. Aren't you the one who wishes the worst of me?
Can you not hear what I say? Is your illness getting worse? Let's go to the hospital. Come on.
Sir, I heard what you said. I just didn't want to acknowledge it.
What did you call me?
Sorry. I had a major illness a few years ago, so I can't remember most things in people.
How could you forget about me? I haven't repaid your debt.
Mr. Scott, are you okay?
I drank too much, Mr. Scott. I deserve to die. Please forgive me.
How dare you touch Michelle? These filthy hands of yours are no good for anything else.
Mr. Lawson, Michelle said she's preoccupied at the Imperial Garden.
What is she doing in the Imperial Garden?
She went on a blind date.
Why are you here again?
I don't want to see you fooled by her again. Ryan, that woman won't divorce you because she wants to cheat on you and humiliate the Lawsons.
So she was busy because she was on a blind date. Get out!
Michelle, don't you dare tear me and Ryan apart.
Mr. Lawson, are you looking for me?
What were you doing in the Imperial Garden?
The anonymous message is a trap as expected. Did Stella tell you that? Do you believe it?
Forget about who told me. Are you that thirsty? Is 2 men not enough for you? Is that why you went on a blind date?
Are you mistaken, Mr. Lawson? Technically, I'm single. Why can't I go on a blind date?
Single? Let me refresh your memory today. Let's see if you're single.
Let go of me! Where are you taking me?
Do you remember this place? It's the lifelong work of your father and grandfather. It used to be the office building of Shaw's, but I leveled it to the ground.
Ryan, I can't believe you bought Shaw Corp. Just to take revenge on me. Survival of the fittest, huh? You call the shots since you went against the Shaws.
You were also sold to me by the Shaws. Did you forget that too? As long as I'm alive, you don't dare think of marrying someone else.
I don't remember. The wife you wanted is dead.
Remember if you forgot. Come back to life if you're dead.
Are you crazy, Ryan?
You always will be Mrs. Lawson, the mother of my child. Tell me, what happened to the child?
What child?
I know you were pregnant 4 years ago. Where's the child?
No, I can't let him know about my child. He'll steal my child away. The child is dead. My doctor told me. I had a miscarriage.
Really?
I believe you can find out for yourself, Mr. Lawson.
Does Ryan have feelings for Michelle again? No, I'm the rightful Mrs. Lawson.
Hey, Leon. Ryan asked me about the child.
I changed your child's birth date. Don't worry. Your child is safe under my protection.
All right. I'm running out of time. I have to extract the sperm and leave before Ryan realizes.
Michelle, I'm warning you again. Stay away from the Lawson and go back to your foreign country.
Why? Are you afraid?
Afraid of what? Do you think I'm still that orphan from back then? I have everything I want now. Michelle, you're a loser who doesn't deserve to live. You shouldn't exist.
Have you woken up?
You...
Stella, think about what you have today. Did you earn any of it yourself? Can you survive without the Shaws? Can you be a celebrity without Ryan? Think about the dirty deeds you did overseas after graduation. Do you think Ryan and the Lawsons will want you if they find out?
You didn't lose your memory. I'll tell Ryan right away.
Go ahead. And I promise he'll receive some filthy videos by tonight.
Michelle, please spare me. What do you want? What must I do to get your blessing? And for you to let go of Ryan, you'll free yourself too.
You want me to spare you? When you drove me to suicide, did you spare me? You're a mistress. How dare you ask for my blessing? Listen, Stella. Don't bother me anymore.
I won't allow my dirty deeds to leak. I'll be done for. No way. Michelle, you made me do this.
Shh! Stella, it's me. It's me. I miss you so much, so much.
Let go of me! How did you get in here, Javier? I told you, I can't be with you.
Stella, Ryan doesn't like you at all. I'm the only one who likes you.
Let go! So what? He has money and power. What can you give me?
Stella, I'll do anything for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone mistreated me. Will you kill her for me?
I will. I can do it. I can. Really? Stella, after I'm done, you're coming with me. Don't fall for Ryan again.
I am busy packing my stuff, Javier. After you kill Michelle and avenge me, I'll leave with you right away.
All right.
Just wait for me, babe. Sorry, young lady.
Help.
I'm not here to save your life.
I'm here to kill you!
I don't know you.
It's your fault. For mistreating Stella. I'm the one she likes. I'm her first man. Once I kill you, she's gonna elope with me.
She lied to you. She won't leave with you.
Bullshit. She loves me.
I'm Mrs. Lawson. She can finally marry Ryan Lawson if I'm dead. Then you'll get death penalty for murder. If you don't believe me, call her and see if she's still there.
No way. No way. Ugh! Liars. You women are all liars. I'll kill you right now. Then I'll kill her.
Michelle!
Mr. Lawson, Leon's men subdued the attacker.
There is no need to keep the bodyguards around Michelle.
Yes, sir.
I'm your husband, Michelle. How dare you have Leon as your emergency contact?
Dad. Don't leave me. Dad.
Give her the best medicine and the best treatment.
Yes, sir, I will.
Leon?
Oh, Michelle, you're awake. How are you feeling?
It's Stella Blunt. She sent someone to kill me.
His name is Javier Yates. I've detained him now.
Thanks for saving my life again.
Yeah. Ryan found you and sent you to the hospital. He also hung around you the whole night like a parasite. He left half an hour.
What about my child? If you're here, who's looking after my child?
Your child is safe with Aunt Wendy. What do you plan to do now?
I plan to use her to revenge myself. Let Xavier go and punish her. No!
What's wrong, Michelle?
I dreamed that I died.
It's alright. I'm here.
Thanks.
Michelle, you don't have amnesia. You just hate me and don't want to acknowledge me.
Ryan, you never hugged me before. I don't understand.
Do I have feelings for Michelle? No. I just think it's troublesome to remarry. I was only afraid that she'd die. If we get a divorce, will you marry Leon Frost?
I don't know.
I'll let you go right now. Alright?
If you do, I'll be grateful.
How dare you! I'll kill him right now!
Ryan, you jerk!
Michelle, remember that I don't give blessings to anyone. We're husband and wife.
But you never admit that. I'm your wife. I think you're so cruel.
Damn it. How's she?
Mood swings will make her ear bleed. She can't be provoked. Apply the medicine first.
Let me do it.
I'm a doctor. Let me do it.
I'll do it myself.
Mr. Lawson.
Wait for my return.
Don't be afraid. I only want to help you apply medicine. I won't hurt you again.
That's not necessary.
Ryan told you to stay here.
I'll wait outside.
Just stay here, please. I can go out if you don't want to see me. Apply your medicine. Daily. It's good for your body.
Please leave.
Michelle, do you remember that? You once saved someone. But mistook the person as anything and said hurtful things towards you.
Of course I do. I also remember that person said he'd repay me. If I could start over, I wouldn't have saved him. Can you leave now?
I'm sorry, Michelle. I'm sorry.
Hello? What? Take me back to the Nine Mansions.
Mr. Lawson, I found out that Miss Shaw went to Arsenia back then. It appears that she has a child with Leon Frost. Aunt Wendy is taking care of the child.
Michelle, is my child really dead?
Remember the second time you slept with me? I was pregnant back then.
That day.
You killed him.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
I can't believe Ryan is apologizing to me.
Michelle, don't hate me. I'll give you another child, alright?
I'm a bit scared. Can we drink some alcohol first?
Sure.
Cheers. I'm sorry.
What's wrong?
I shouldn't have faked my death without a word. I'll say anything to ensure success. Ryan.
I'm here.
My dear child, I will save you. I apologized to you before, not because I faked my death and left, but because this time.
Michelle.
You should go to work now.
I'm not going to the company. I want to cuddle you more. I know you treated my injury last night. What do you want? Tell me.
I'm just unhappy that I want you again.
Lies again. So what if you have me again? Are you going to leave me? I can give you anything you want. Billions, trillions.
Ryan! You don't understand what I want at all.
What do you want? Say it.
I want the love you used to give to me. I really, really want you to love me again.
What about now?
I only want to use to save my child. I want to start a new life.
Michelle, you'll never leave Peach County without my permission.
You don't love me anymore, or you wouldn't be forcing me.
You said you wanted to be like a real husband and wife, right? We can hold hands, hugs, and kisses every day.
I don't wish for that now. I went through a lot, and I gave up.
But I want to try. 1 month. Just give me 1 month. If you want to leave, then I'll let you go. We'll separate.
You had so many opportunities 4 years ago. Don't you think it's too late, Ryan?
It's not too late. I don't believe that. You don't love me anymore.
1 month. I can confirm if I'm pregnant by then. All right. Don't lie to me.
Say my name.
Ryan.
Get changed and come with me.
Where are we going?
On a honeymoon.
Don't you need to work? Isn't Ryan Lawson a well-known workaholic?
I worked tirelessly for so many years to make up for the fact that the Shaw scammed me out of my money. It's not only a few $1 billion in fund loss, but my dignity too.
I'm sorry.
Michelle, from today on onward, I'll give you anything you want. I'll use this month to prove I am better than Leon.
Mr. Lawson, how old are you? Why are you so childishly competitive?
Michelle, I'll make you fall for me again in the month.
Hey, Michelle, aren't you...
It was a misunderstanding. Let's go.
You seem very familiar with this.
It's because I knew you'd come back.
Why? What if I was really dead?
Weren't you unhappy? Why would you want to die otherwise?
You're awfully confident. I had such low self-esteem before. It's why Ryan thought I'd never leave him.
Let me show you something.
My father left these behind. I can't believe this painting is here. He painted this for me back then. I thought I'd never find it again.
I retrieved them all in those 4 years. Now, they're in the rightful hands. Now, they're back to where they belong.
Thanks.
You should stop throwing tantrums. I'll give you anything you want. Use this card as you please. Jasper used to give you your allowance. I found out that you didn't use it at all. I'm giving you personally now.
No thanks. I have money.
Aren't we husband and wife? This is my card.
Alright. I'll keep it safe for now. We don't owe each other anything. After a month anyway. It really feels like we're married instead of a fake marriage. If I tell Ryan that the baby is his, will we?
Alright. Wait for me. Stella's in trouble.
Didn't you say that we won't be disturbed this whole month?
We'll talk this when I return.
Ryan, if you leave now, I'll break my promise.
Something bad happened to Stella. She's in ER right now. I'll get someone to send you back.
Michelle, Miss Blunt was almost killed by a crazy fan tonight. She's still in the hospital. She said she wants to see Mr. Lawson one final time.
Do you believe her? You can go.
Miss Shaw, Mr. Lawson isn't good at expressing himself. He'll only show a little affection, even if it's someone he loves a lot.
Well then, doesn't that mean he is emotionally detached? Hey.
Michelle, my subordinates brought Javier to meet Stella.
Is Stella actually injured?
No, that woman wants him dead, and he almost died.
Are you saying Stella drugged him and wanted to stage his death using gas to make it look like he died by accident?
Yes. After Javier was rescued, she hurt herself and claimed that an obsessed fan broke into her house and wanted to kill her.
I knew she was making it up. I didn't expect her to be so cruel.
You better. Be careful of her. Are you feeling okay? Tell me when you're ready. I can take you back to Arsenia anytime.
I owe you so much.
I'm doing this out of my own will.
I left my fiancée for her. I spent all my savings for her. I even attempted murder for her. I can't believe she tried to kill me.
It seems like you finally saw her true colors.
I want to kill her right now!
Ryan, I'm so scared. I thought I was gonna die.
Have you found anything?
Yes. At first, the person who entered Miss Blunt's room was her fan. However, the few men in black suits who went after all worked for Leon Frost.
Leon Frost? Is Michelle behind this? That's not possible. How could it be Michelle? I never heard her. So there's no reason that she'll want me dead.
I can't believe this mother ran torn by the slut. Thank goodness I was quick to react.
You should rest well.
Ryan, can you stay with me?
What for? I'm not a doctor.
Ryan, I've never met Leon before. He wouldn't try to kill me for no reason. Could it be?
Impossible.
Not only did Javier fail to kill Michelle, and he caused so much trouble. All of you deserve to die!
Michelle?
Ryan, if you leave now, then I'll break my promise.
Michelle? Michelle! Michelle!
Ryan, why are you yelling? I heard Stella is alive.
Someone slashed her neck. She's still in the hospital.
I can't believe she would go so far.
Stella said bodyguards who worked for Leon was in the room.
What do you mean?
Did you say anything to Leon?
Ryan, are you saying that I asked Leon to hurt Stella?
Stella saved my mother's life. I don't want her to die in Peach County. If you hate her, say it to my face. Don't ask another man to help you.
What makes you think that I hate her, that I would hurt her? Do you have any evidence? If I have grudges against Stella, it's only because of you. But now, what makes you think I still love you after 5 years? Why would I commit a crime for you?
What did you say?
I may be foolish, but I'm not stupid enough to hurt someone for you.
You saying you don't love me anymore?
My plan will be ruined if I provoke him. He'll notice that something's up. I have to keep pretending. baby's sake, I don't know how to love someone who doesn't love me. Have you forgotten what I said? I won't follow through with the promise we made.
I have to repay Stella for what I owe her.
You're indebted to Stella. But what about me?
I promise. I promise I'll treat you well.
Can I ask how Stella saved your mother's life?
Back then my mother and Zach were targeted. They were in the same car and got into an accident. Stella saved them.
I see now. That's why Zach is so nice to Stella. That's why you keep tolerating her.
Yes. That's why Zach and I are grateful to her.
If, and I mean if, I tell you that Stella lied to you and I was the one who saved your mother back then, would you believe me? Forget it.
Michelle, I rushed to the hospital after the accident and saw Stella taking care of my mother with my own eyes.
I was only joking. Even if he finds out that Stella took my place back then, nothing will change. You still will believe me.
Michelle, don't be mad at me. I'll give you gifts as my apology. Proceed with what I told you before.
Mr. Lawson, are you really giving back Michelle her family fortune? Shaw Corp was facing bankruptcy when you purchased it. Now that its assets have been revived, it's not the same value as before.
Just do as I say.
Mr. Lawson, if you want to please Miss Shaw, why don't you try something else other than throwing money at her?
Who says I'm trying to please her? I just want to know, what the hell is it she wants?
All right. Oh, Mr. Lawson, it is obvious that you are in love with her. Why won't you admit it?
Why are you here?
It's none of your business.
Michelle, no!
Ready your car. We're going to the hospital.
Michelle, why did you push me?
Didn't I say that? I don't want her to die in Peach County.
Ryan, I don't want to explain myself to someone who doesn't love me. I didn't push her. Whether you believe it or not, that's the truth.
Ryan, is this how you protect me? Do I have to wait till she kills me?
Why don't we clear things up? Back in the car accident!
Ryan, my head hurts.
Michelle, stop it. She's unwell. Let's go.
Hello, Auntie Wynn? Is my baby there? I miss her.
I miss you, Mommy. Hurry and come back soon.
My dear, be good. Mommy is coming home soon.
What are you doing in Deneville?
I'm scared to be at the hospital alone, so I came to see you.
Ron refused to stay by me even though I'm badly injured. What the hell did Michelle do to charm him?
Don't come to this place again.
Why? Is it because of Michelle? A woman like her doesn't serve you.
Michelle is my wife.
What about me? I saved Mrs. Lawson's life and I've waited for you for 8 years.
I'll make it up for you. You'll be the female lead of Mr. Wood's new production. As long as I'm here, you'll never lose your fame. But you have to promise not to mess with Michelle again.
Ryan,
Be quiet. I'll wait for my wife to call me. Get in.
If you have anything to say, I can listen from here.
We still have 2 weeks. Let's continue. Why didn't you call me last night?
Where are we going?
The Lawson Mansion. You always wanted to stay with me at the Lawson Mansion, right?
I wanted to go, because I wanted to be with you. But now I don't. I don't care anymore.
We can start over.
What did you say? I couldn't hear you.
Greetings, sir.
Welcome, Mrs. Lawson, too.
Hello, Mrs. Lawson.
Mrs. Lawson.
Sir, this is my daughter. She'll take care of you.
Mr. Lawson, your room is ready. Do you need anything else?
No. You can leave now. Have you forgotten something?
He probably kissed Stella with those lips last night. I don't want to. Ryan!
What? Playing hard to get? What are you doing?
Let go of me!
No.
Ryan, don't touch me.
Who's it?
Sir, Madam is asking to see you.
Does it hurt? My heart hurts too.
Does your heart really ache for me?
Michelle, how dare you come back here? You haven't had enough, have you? You shameless bitch. You deaf slut. You only know how to seduce men. Previously, you made an effort to act all innocent, but judging on your clothes, seems like you've given up your facade. So you can't hear me? I thought you were totally deaf. How dare you slap me, Michelle?
Why can't I? What are you going to do about it?
My dad is the butler for the Lawsons.
You're a servant. Do you think you're the owner of the Lawsons?
Just you wait, Michelle! Sir, madam, please help me. I went to tidy the room just now, but Miss Shaw slapped me twice, for no reason.
Madame, we've worked and served the Lawsons for so many years. Miss Shaw shouldn't mistreat us.
This is outrageous. How dare she be so arrogant in my house?
Is that it? Here's $3 million. Think of it as a compensation for what my wife did. Where are you going?
You're here to yell at me, right? Forget it. Let's not waste our time.
What do you mean?
Things won't change, even if we're the husband and wife for a month. Let's break up.
Is it because I try to force you into sex? I promise it won't happen again.
Aren't you here because of Lily?
No. Why would I yell at you when I don't know what happened?
You should investigate.
Why would you just tell me?
Why should I tell you? Will you believe me? Will you stand up for me? Do you think she'd dare to look down on me and insult me if it wasn't for your attitude towards me? Does anyone here see me as Mrs. Lawson? To them, I'm just a scheming gold digger. A dead person who brings you shame.
Do you think I'm at fault? Didn't you lie to me? Are you not deaf?
Right! You're right! I am a liar. I'm disabled. So please, Mr. Lawson, let's break up peacefully.
Michelle, are you that desperate to go to Leon? What do you take me for?
Michelle, we both know who he has feelings for.
Hi, Leon.
Michelle, are you ready to go?
Yes. Stella will be joining a major production soon. Let's give her a surprise at the opening ceremony.
Mr. Lawson, the other maids confessed that they saw Lily insulted Miss Shaw first, and that it's not her first offense.
Sure. It's my fault for not raising her well. Please forgive her.
I made a mistake, sir. I just think she doesn't deserve you. So I...
Tell me, what kind of person deserves me? Someone like you?
I thought that you still dislike her. That was why I did that.
What do you mean by that?
Sorry, sir. I made a mistake. I really know what I've done wrong.
Purchase a plane ticket and departs in an hour. Let her work at the branch company in India.
Yes, Mr. Lawson.
Sir, I beg you. Please, mercy.
Have you brought the documents? These are the assets that used to be owned by Shaw Corp.
What is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the reason that you come back? It's been years. You should stop being angry by now. Sign it. Let past be the past. This should finally make you happy, right?
Ryan, do you think we can go back to how we used to be after giving me back the Shore Corp? We've been married for so long, but he thinks that I did what I did because I'm angry. He thinks that giving me a gift will make me an obedient bitch.
Michelle!
Ryan, you think too highly of yourself.
Michelle!
We have 11 days left. I hope you can keep your promise.
Fine. Since we have 11 days left, can I enjoy our final married moments as I please? Michelle, do I disgust you that badly? Damn it!
Mr. Lawson, you should take the initiative. You should tell Miss Shaw that you're rebuilding the Shaw Corp building.
No. Destroy Leon's empire. I'll show everyone what happens when someone touches my wife.
Congratulations, Miss Shaw. You're pregnant.
That's wonderful.
Something happened at Stella's movie opening ceremony. I'll be back soon.
Alright, I'll be waiting for you at Danville Mansion. Leon, has it begun?
It's about time.
Leon, if you provoke Ryan like that, it will be hard for you to earn a living in this country.
I will have to leech off you, you great musician.
Alright, you can be my sugar baby when we go back. I have been missing Aunt Wendy and my baby. Ryan, I won't wait for you anymore.
Let's go.
Ryan, the obsessed fan, keeps sending messages, threatening that he'll kill me.
Wait for my return. We'll have another wedding.
He's surely lurking around now. I'm so scared.
Wait for me. Did you see him? Don't worry. You'll be fine. Let's go.
When did we even break into that chick's dress room?
It's just an excuse she made to make Ryan to come over. She didn't expect me to actually be here. She entered with Miss Shaw's invitation.
It's your turn now. Mr. Frost only has one request. He wants the girl to lose all her reputation, and Ryan to become the laughingstock of the country.
Hi everyone, I'm Stella Blunt's ex-boyfriend.
Security! Get him out of here, please. I don't know him at all.
Stella, you ruined my life. How dare you pretend like you don't know me?
I don't know you at all. Sir, I know you're my fan, but please be rational, alright?
Fine. Since you are so heartless, don't blame me for being cruel.
I think you're mentally ill. Take him to an asylum.
Javier, if you kill Michelle for me, I'll run off with you.
Javier, what are you doing? You ruined me.
That is the reason I'm here today. Everybody listen up. Stella Blunt, it's a scammer. She does drugs and she sleeps around. She's 100 times nastier than you can imagine. She also instructed me to kill Michelle. Now she wants to kill me. Today I'm going to show everyone here what type of the girl you Stella truly are.
Stella, what's this?
Mr. Woods, this isn't me.
Stella always labeled herself as an innocent girl. Turns out she's a slut.
My God, she instructed someone to commit murder. She's only beautiful on the outside.
Michelle is Ryan's lawful wife. I think this homewrecker went crazy just so she can replace Michelle.
Ryan, that's not me.
Stella, how dare...
Ryan, you have to believe me. I saved Mrs. Lawson. Please forgive me for her sake.
Mr. Lawson, Michelle is missing.
Have you sent someone to find her?
We've looked everywhere, but she's nowhere to be found.
Keep looking until you find her.
All right.
Ryan!
Let go! I'll forgive you this once because you saved my mother.
Mr. Lawson, this is a letter left by Michelle.
Ryan, when you see this letter, I'll be long gone. Please, don't look for me. Why should we hate each other? Also, I need to tell you that you've been lied to. I was the one who saved Zach and Mrs. Lawson back then. There's a blood test of me and Stella attached with the letter. Mrs. Lawson is type O blood just like me, while Stella is a type A blood. It's not possible for her to transfuse blood to your mother. If you don't believe me, you can start an investigation. See you never.
Michelle was the one who saved them. All these years, I hurt her over a liar like you!
Ryan, you need to believe me. Michelle donated the blood, but I was the one who saved Mrs. Lawson. But back then when—
Shut up! Take her to the asylum.
Ryan! Ryan!
Find Michelle. If you don't find her, be ready to dig your own grave.
Hello, Mr. Lawson. I'm Michelle Shaw's lawyer, Max Jones. I came here today for you to sign a document.
Give it to me.
Miss Shaw says that she repaid you for what she owes you. She hopes that the two of you can forget the past.
$1 billion? Where did she get the money from? Leon Frost gave it to her. What makes you think I'd sign this agreement?
We won't force you to sign if you don't want to. But remember that she tried to repay you. You're the one who refused to accept it.
Mr. Lawson, we found her.
Where is she?
Michelle, you have to leave now. Ryan's coming over. I'll be right there.
Forget it, Leon. I don't want to keep running. It's a small world. If Ryan persists and won't quit, he'll find me eventually. I'll clear things up with him in person and let him know that it's over.
If he dares take you away, I'll make him pay.
I thought I made things clear. My lawyer gave you the money, right? It's over between us. What the hell do you want?
I want you to come home with me.
Home? What home? Danville? That was never my home. You said it yourself.
We're not divorced yet.
But our marriage is non-existent.
What do you mean by that? Last month, you begged me to have sex with you over and over again.
Ryan, it was all just an act. Why can't we just break up peacefully?
Are you still angry about the past? I never loved Stella. I saved her because she saved my mother. I promise it'll never happen again.
I don't need your love.
You want me to leave? Over my dead body!
Cut me! Stop it! Otherwise I'll call the cops!
You used to side with me. Unconditionally. But now you side with another man, Michelle. I'll never give up.
Leon, are you alright? Are you injured?
I'm fine. Ryan didn't hurt you, did he?
No, you got here just in time.
I didn't expect him to find you. Why don't we leave tomorrow?
No, Leon. I will resolve this myself.
Michelle, why do you reject me every time? Aren't we friends?
I'm scared that I won't be able to repay you.
Well, if you need anything, regardless of what it is, feel free to find me. It's no use. She doesn't love me.
Michelle, are you alright?
Tell me, was it you?
It wasn't me.
It's you! You threatened me before!
How dare you! I'll really kill him. Michelle, calm down.
How can I calm down? The person who treated me the best for the past 4 years is lying here. The doctor said he may never wake up. Are you happy now?
It really isn't me. Why won't you believe me?
How should I believe you? Have you ever believed me? Ryan, I'm warning you. If you had anything to do with this, what happened to Leon, I'll hate you for life.
Do you care about him that much? Do you know that? I haven't got a good night's sleep since the day you left. What the hell do I have to do to make you come home with me?
I can't believe an extremely arrogant man like him is crying. Ryan, you...
Michelle, I'll return Shaw Corp to you, exactly like how it used to be. I also bought the Shaw Mansion. We can move and stay there. If you don't want to stay there, we can go to Aunt Wendy's place, alright? I'll do anything, as long as it makes you happy.
Do you really think...
Michelle, this is my first time being someone's husband. Give me a second chance. Let's start over, okay?
So what if this is your first time being someone's husband? It's also my first time being someone's wife. You really know how to excuse yourself.
Michelle, please say yes. What's wrong?
Don't touch me! Ryan, since you won't stop harassing me, I'll sue you and file for a divorce. All your wrongdoings will be handled by the judge.
Do we have to do this?
I only want a divorce. I don't want anything else. If Leon's accident has anything to do with you...
It's not me. So the Southfields did not trust it. Did I used to hurt her like this?
I hope you're telling the truth.
Michelle, even if we get a divorce, I'll fight to win your heart again. I only have one wife, and it's you.
Ryan, can't you see that? It's a little too late.
All right, let's start.
Mr. Lawson, during your 3 years of marriage with Miss Shaw, is it true that you never acted like her husband?
Yes.
Did you emotionally abuse Ms. Shaw after the two of you got married?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson, have a look at these photos. When your first love, Stella Blunt, returned, did you constantly stay out overnight?
Yes.
The marriage between the Lawsons and the Shaws was due to the death of Mrs. Shaw's father. Her mother and Michael started to scam your money, which caused you financial loss. You were furious about that, so you hurt my client physically and emotionally. You also went against Shaw Corp, and you purchased Shaw Corp in the end. Is that true?
I object.
Yeah,
Sir, are you hoping to lose this case?
I admit that I shouldn't have blamed her over the mistakes of her mother and her brother. I deeply regret my actions.
Mr. Lawson is wise. Honesty is the best policy.
You've been separated from Ms. Shaw for more than 4 years. Is that true?
Yes.
All right. I'm done with the questions. It's apparent that you and my client were in an arranged marriage with no feelings for each other. According to the documents I submitted to the hospital, I have to say that your actions disgusted me. You don't deserve to be your husband, so we request an obligatory divorce.
The verdict will be announced in court in 3 days.
Oh, Michelle, someone named Mr. Lone requested to meet you to discuss a collaboration for your new song.
When?
In about 10 minutes, at the building across from here.
All right, I'll go there right away.
Miss Shaw,
That's me. Nice to meet you, Mr. Lone.
I love Asian girls. You're so pretty.
Let's discuss business first.
Are all Asian girls so conservative?
Are all Western men so shameless?
If you sleep with me for the night, I'll sign the contract right away. What do you think?
How shameless of you.
Miss Shaw, do you think you can escape? Ah, fuck! Get back here!
Stay away from me! Go away!
Mr. Lone likes you. You should feel honored. How dare you run away? Ah, you bitch! How dare you bite me?
Please save me. Ryan, run!
Damn it. How dare they lay hands on you?
Give us that woman now. Mr. Lone wants her.
You're bleeding again.
It doesn't matter. Let's go.
How dare you touch my wife?
I'm your ex-wife.
Are you looking for Das Punk? Ugh. Ugh.
Leon's crush is no doubt ethereal. I got rid of him. But you found another man who's even stronger.
It's you. Why would you do that?
He's been my competitor for years. Of course I have to go after him.
Sorry, I misunderstood you.
Now is not the time for that.
I only wanted to toy with this girl. But looks like I can't stop there.
This has nothing to do with Ryan. Let him go.
No, Mr. Lawson, sorry for this. But I don't dare to let you leave this place alive.
It's a smart choice. But if I survive, your family will be doomed by the Lawsons.
That depends on your luck, Mr. Lawson.
You still want a divorce?
Now's not the time for this.
Go. A divorce will follow through if I die. You almost died 4 years ago. It's time for me to repay you.
Ryan!
Go to hell.
Ryan! No! No! Help! Help! You can't die. If you die, you won't be able to make up to me. Ryan. Where's Ryan Lawson? Is he still alive?
Could it be
That
He's not dead yet. Seeing that you saved Michelle's life, I won't stand in your way anymore. Don't force yourself onto Michelle if she's not willing.
I'll make her fall for me.
Since when did you two become so close?
Michelle, I'll wait for you for another 10 years, or however long it takes, for you to fall in love with me again. From now on, I'll do my best to make you happy. Will you marry me?